France's Assemblée Nationale has voted unanimously to symbolically repeal the Black Code, colonial-era decrees governing slavery, after President Emmanuel Macron endorsed the bill last week.
Le silence, voire l'indifférence que nous maintenons depuis près de 2 siècles à l'égard de ce code noir n'est pas un oubli, mais est devenu une forme d'offense.
But what exactly was the Black Code? It's a set of articles that asserted and defined the French monarchy's control over its colonies from the 17th century onwards. Slaves were then considered as furniture and could be bought, sold, and inherited. Originally, these texts were called an ordonnance and then an edict. According to historians, the term Code Noir, or Black Code, only appeared in the 18th century. To understand its importance in slavery, let's take a look at this period of history. Since the 16th century, France, like other world powers, participated in human trafficking. This was called the triangular trade. Slaves deported from the African continent were used as labor in America to grow sugarcane, cotton, and tobacco. It was during this period that France became a major colonial empire, with slave owners that ruled over their plantations. To assert his power over these remote territories, Louis XIV commissioned his minister, Jean-Baptiste Colbert, to write an ordinance to regulate the trade. His son, Jean-Baptiste Antoine Colbert, later completed the task. The ordinance was enacted in 1685, and it created an exemption for these territories from French law, because slavery was supposed to be banned in France at the time. The text first concerned Martinique, Guadeloupe, and Saint-Christophe, and was extended to the French part of Saint-Domingue in 1687, and then to French Guiana in 1704. 2 further versions of the text were enacted by Louis XV for the Mascarin Islands and Louisiana. These texts regulated the economy, daily life, and religion, especially for slaves. First, slaves had to be baptized and live according to Catholicism. For repeat fugitives, the code allowed for extremely violent corporal punishments, such as branding, ear removal, and the death penalty. This was in order to prevent rebellion and escape. Apart from these cases, masters were forbidden to torture slaves, but this wasn't always respected. The code also included measures to discipline the behavior of masters, who were obliged to feed and clothe their slaves or face prosecution. It also allowed for slaves to be freed by their owners. The Black Code has not been in effect in France since 1848, when the decree abolishing slavery implicitly repealed it. So there was no law specifically abolishing the code.